Right then, here we go. The 12-hour clock. Are you sitting comfortably? Let's start. Start easy. Es ist 1 Uhr. Now that's nice and easy. 1 o'clock. So, ein, not eins. Although the number 1 is eins, remember it's ein because it's followed by the word Uhr, which in this case means o'clock. Es ist 1 Uhr. And therefore now, es ist 2 Uhr. And that's how it carries on with the full hours. 3 Uhr, 4 Uhr, 5 Uhr, 6 Uhr, 7 Uhr, 8 Uhr, 9 Uhr, 10 Uhr, 11 Uhr, 12 Uhr. Just like in English. Now, anything past is nach. So in English this would be 5 past 2. So we follow that pattern. 5 nach 2. Nice and straightforward, isn't it? Yes. 10 past 2, 10 nach 2. We don't need the word Uhr now, just like we wouldn't say 10 past 2 o'clock. Well, I think I have heard some people say it, but generally we don't. And it's the same in German. 10 nach 2, that's enough, we don't need to say Uhr. A quarter is viertel. You can see the word vier in there. A fourth, so a quarter is viertel, so therefore es ist viertel nach 2, quarter past 2. And 20 past 2, es ist 20 nach 2. So straightforward, 5 nach 2, 10 nach 2, viertel nach 2, 20 nach 2. Or of course any of the other hours. Ah, I've moved over to 20 vor drei. You'll find out later on why. Now, vor means 2. So again, it follows the straightforward pattern. 20 vor drei, 20 to 3. You can probably now guess what quarter to 3 is. Yep, viertel vor drei. Quarter to 3. 10 to 3 therefore would be 10 vor drei. 10 to 3, 10 vor drei. And 5 to 3, you're absolutely right, 5 vor drei. And that is everything that's easy. So if you remember, past is nach, 2 is vor, and we're following the pattern 5 past, 10 past, quarter past, 20 past. So 5 past 9 would be 5 nach 9. 10 to 9 would be 10 vor 9. Quarter past 7, viertel nach 7. Quarter to 8, viertel vor 8. Dead easy, isn't it? So why does she say it's so difficult? Ha! I've missed out 3, haven't I? I've missed out half past, 25 past and 25 to. And that's where the fun begins. Half past 2. Now if you imagine you've got the whole clock and you've got to draw the line somewhere. So it's on the 6 at the bottom. That's half. We got the 2 halves. Now in English we're saying it's half past 2. And only when we get just past that one we're saying it's whatever the minutes are to the next hour. Well, the Germans start counting towards the next hour on half. So instead of saying half past, we're saying it's half to the next hour, but you only need the word halb. So this one is halb drei. So 8:30 would be halb neun. 11:30 would be halb 12. That takes a little bit of getting used to. But it's not too difficult. Just remember you need to think towards the next hour. So if somebody says to you, oh, es ist 4:30, then you need to remember that that's 4:30. Okay, that was a bit tricky, but that's still not it. Because when it's 2:25, we're actually saying it's 5 minutes before 4:30. So first of all, you need to remember that 2:30 is halb drei, and then we're adding 5 minutes before that, which is 5 vor. So es ist 5 vor halb drei. I mean, if you're really stuck, you just walk off and ask somebody else, and by the time you're asking them, the 5 minutes have gone and it will be 2:30. Well, now that's a bit silly, isn't it? Now, if anybody were to ask you, wie spät ist es, and it just happened to be 25 past, it's fine if you say 25 nach. So if you wanted to say es ist 25 nach zwei, people will understand you. The tricky bit is if you're asking a German what's the time and it happens to be 25 past, because they most likely will say 5 vor halb. So 25 past 6 would be 5 vor halb 7. So 5 vor halb. Remember, halb drei, 2:30, 5 vor. Can you now work out what 25 to 3 would be? Yes, it's 5 minutes after 2:30. 5 nach halb drei. 5 nach halb drei. Not that difficult really, is it? So just to recap everything again. So while the full hour is just something Uhr, 5 Uhr, 6 Uhr, 7 Uhr, 1 Uhr. Then past it's nach, so 5 nach, 10 nach, 20 nach, quarter is viertel, so viertel nach. But then 25 past is 5 vor halb. And then halb, remember you need to go towards the next hour. So halb 7 is 6:30. If it's 25 to, it would be 5 nach halb. And then 4 for the rest. 20 vor, viertel vor, 10 vor. If you're struggling with that in the beginning, don't worry too much. It will take time. But just spend some time. Have a look at your watch every so often now and ask yourself, wie spät ist es? And see if you can work it out based on the 12-hour clock. In the next video, we'll do a quick listening exercise, but I thought I'll do it as a separate video because you will probably feel like a break now. And you deserved it.